Welcome to telling the story cover to cover. I'm still Teacher Neka. Okay, now I know you're excited. What happened to Abraham? Did he get the child? Hold on. I hope you've not forgotten his nephew, Lot. While all this was happening to Abraham, something else was happening where Lot lived in. He lived in Sodom. Now, the people in the land of Sodom were terrible people. They lived in a place where everybody there lived as a sinner. They lied a lot. They stole. They killed people. They had wild parties. And then, do you know that sin smells? For any time you sin, a smell gets to God's nose. For any time you lie, it gets to God's nose. Sin actually smells. So while God was in heaven, God, a stench smell came from the land of Sodom. It was so bad because from the morning when they wake up, they start sinning, lying. They did terrible things. There was so much murder, so much lies, so much fighting. So God couldn't stand the smell because there was not even one person was good in the land of Sodom. And then God made up his mind and said, "Okay, I'm going to destroy the whole of Sodom." Human beings were created to take care of the earth, not to ruin the earth. But they live in sin, and there's so much smell, stench of death coming up to me from heaven, from earth to heaven. Um, Remember, Abraham is God's friend, okay? And then once you're God's friend, you're like this with God. Before God does anything, when you have a good friend in school, you tell him things before you guys do things. You always share your plans with them. That's exactly what he did. And then God remembered that, oh, I want to destroy Sodom. But Lot, Abraham's nephew, is actually lives in Sodom. And Abraham is my very good friend. I can't do this to him. Let me tell him. I need to brief him before I do this. So God had to call Abraham. Called Abraham and said, Abraham, I'm going to destroy Sodom. The sin in that community is so much. The smell comes to my nose. Oh, Abraham, the very good guy, he said to God, God, please don't destroy Sodom. What if you see a handful of people? Handful, just a handful. Will you be able to leave Sodom? God said, fine, let's see. So they both went to Sodom. Well, they didn't see anybody. Almost everybody there lived in sin. But Abraham now asked God, "Oh, my cousin, my nephew Lot." And because Abraham is God's friend, God actually did what? He said, fine, tell them that they have to leave. If they don't leave, I'm going to destroy the country. I'm going to destroy Sodom and they're going to all be destroyed. And then tell them while they pack their stuffs and they're leaving, once they leave the city, they shouldn't look back. If they look back, whatever happens to them, they should take. So Abraham went immediately and said to Lot, hey, God is my friend. He tells me everything. This city where you finally chose, you chose here is a terrible place. You have to leave and you have to run. You have to leave. So some angels came also. God sent some angels and they told Lot and his wife to leave and his children. So they packed up quickly that night. They packed up everything that night and then they ran off. While they were running, Lot's wife suddenly remembered the parties she used to attend, her friends in the community, and she was like, I can't, oh, I can't, I don't even know. Maybe she remembered her gold or jewelry, and then she turned. She turned. Remember disobedience. She turned into a pillar of salt. But the good thing is that Lot didn't look back. The children didn't look back. They kept running, and they ran out of Sodom. And that was how she became like a statue of salt forever. And then God sent fire and brimstone, and the whole of Sodom was destroyed. Sodom doesn't even exist anymore. And then Lot had to find another place up somewhere in the mountain and leave his two daughters, and then started life all over again. Now, stories, what do we get from all of this? Sad enough, Lot picked the wrong place. He didn't ask God. Secondly, thank God for Abraham. You have to find good people around your life, people that are close to God. Because if anything wants to happen to you, because they are close to God, they can see it either in a dream or anything. Have godly friends around you who can help you when you're in trouble. And then above all, if you're God's friend, there is nothing that will happen to you that God will never tell you. Abraham was God's friend, and that was why he was able to know all of these things. And then when your friends are in trouble, or your cousins or your siblings, always be ready to help out. Abraham helped Lot. And then above all, disobedience is bad. Sin smells. When next you want to lie, remember it goes to God like a dirty smell. When next you steal, it goes to God like a dirty smell. Stay away from sin. Sin is bad. God can't stand it. He doesn't like it. And He wants us to be clean and pure because He wants us connected back to Him in heaven. above all disobedience. Lot's wife, she made it, she escaped, but she looked back, she was distracted. Don't get distracted. No matter what, as long as it's not what falls in line with what God has told you in His Bible or what the parents have told you, don't do it. Obey simple instruction. Simple instruction will get you out of trouble. I hope you learned something from this. Father, in Jesus' name, thank you. Yeah, that's really noise. Help us, O Lord, to be obedient. Help us to be respectful. Help us to obey simple instructions. Send good friends into our lives that will help us in times of need. Make us good friends to people around us. For in Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. Join me again. Did Abraham have the child? Let's see what happens next.